listening to the Hanging from the Rafters podcast.
I dislike it on a personal level.
I dislike it extremely. I don't hate it, but I dislike it to the point where if you don't stop, I may hit you.
With Chris Rafter.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Why don't you go back to fucking France or wherever the hell you're from?
Yeah.
Pull it out. Let's see it. What are we even fucking doing here?
Austin Rafter.
I can't believe what's happening to me. You ain't going nowhere.
Fans.
I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Bryce Silver.
Ghana herpes I got it from this one tramp that I was with. Come on, you idiot. You gotta. What do you mean? Anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall.
And Tim Morris.
Do you think the mimes actually stab people, or do you think they just mime it? Jamie, can you pull up a video of somebody's head being crushed by sonar? That'd be great.
Well, pitter patter. Let's get at her.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
That shows you every person's location on the school campus.
Right.
We've all seen it in
Now-
Red Harry Potter.
Yeah, well, so now there's that whole thing that every single night they see that Ron is in bed with this man's named Peter Pettigrew. In the same bed with a man named Peter Pettigrew.
And they just
They didn't say
Yeah.
fucking nothing. Which, like,
So
kudos
it's-
to them, because they probably
Yeah.
like, oh shit, Ron's secretly gay, and he's just trying to fucking get that shit on the down low.
well, it's either that or they care so little about what's going on with Ron that they never even looked at what's
they
going
just
on
don't
with him.
give a shit.
The worst part is,
Oh,
is
so-
like it's like he's got his rat, Scabbers. You know,
Yeah,
but who's this
Scabbers.
Peter Pettigrew
What the fuck
motherfucker?
is this
Yeah.
Peter? That's what I mean. It's like they just see it like in his bed, at the
I
foot of his
guarantee
bed
you,
every
I
night.
guarantee you,
probably.
ever since we
Does,
got Scabbers, they
well-
had to have known.
Well, do the pets show up on the map? Like
Yeah, well,
Harry's
any
fucking
person,
owl.
any
Oh,
human,
okay.
and so that's why it looks like he's in bed with a man.
Okay.
Like you don't see fucking Crookshanks on the map. You see fucking just Hermione in bed because you don't see the.
Well, no, that I was
Hermione
just
in
saying
bed.
that that's what
That,
would,
that's a good.
that's
the
what
way-
would give it away
yeah.
is if like you see like
Certain
Hermione's
heads
like Crookshanks and like fucking Harry's owl.
Yeah, that would
and
be.
then,
Yeah, that would.
and
be
then
the thing.
instead of Scabbers, you see fucking Peter Pettigrew. You're like, oh,
You're just like, wait, was that his real name or something? But no, it's
Eh.
all people, and so it straight up fucking
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like he's in bed with a man.
Speaking of being in bed with a man, you're listening to Hanging from the Raptors podcast, the beer with Austin and Bryce and Timmy and Steven and me.
And we made it. We are having the Harry Potter Super Hour.
Thank God we made it.
This is a really important segment that we like to do about bi-monthly, where
Yeah.
someone mentions something Harry
About
Potter,
Harry,
or
and
you
we
watch
go
it or
into
anything,
details.
and then for the next
We go
hour,
on
we're
the-
like, we are just ripping this
Fuck
shit
that.
apart.
All right, so,
and we do
so
it.
anyway,
We do it bi-monthly, just to let you know,
Right.
like
Yes.
we're
Which
not.
means
Vicariously.
twice a month, not every other month. That means twice a month.
Oh, I just meant it. It means we go both ways, you know. Just to,
We're very
You
sensitive
go
to that
both
topic.
ways.
Just to
You go
not
both ways
JK
on the
it.
month.
Yeah.
It's so fucking. Anyway,
I know her
at
thing
the
is
end of the,
trans.
at
She's
the end of
against trans people.
Right.
At the end of the fourth fucking.
So we do it trans monthly.
trans monthly.
Trans monthly.
So at the end of the fourth movie,
do twice
it's
a month.
probably at the end of the fourth book too. He fucking
Sometimes
like
3
gets the Triceratops cup, gets fucking teleported over to this Peter Pettigrew dickhead who's got like a little baby Voldemort for some reason. He's like a curled up fucking midget for
Yes.
some reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
He's lost his power, so he's
yeah,
a midget.
and so he's trying to bring him. That's what happens. Midgets are just people who don't have their power anymore. And so he's trying to bring him back, and he's like gets like the bone of the father unwillingly taken, the flesh of the servant willingly taken, and he's got this knife, and just like a quick swipe takes his fucking hand off. Like a lazy swipe across his wrist takes his entire goddamn hand off.
Turn him
What the fuck?
Now
What the
that's a
fuck?
knife.
We just
What
need a little
kind
bit of
of
blood
knife
here,
is
and
this?
he lops off his hand. Okay.
How sharp is this goddamn knife?
Actually, turn us all down a little bit, please.
Yeah,
Oh
who's
my
selling
goodness.
that knife?
Maybe we just turn our headphones down. Might be the deal.
It could be the headphones.
Did I
Yeah, 'cause
just
you're
turn your
qu-
way down?
Yeah, you just turned Austin way down.
Turn it off.
Yeah, you died.
Yeah,
I'm
what
fucked up,
what
huh?
Cutco commercial do I order this knife? from?
Yeah, exactly. I want this knife.
Jesus.
That shit would slice the shit out of your tomatoes.
100% pure German steel, Mr. Potter.
Yeah, right.
Tempered German steel, Mr. Potter.
Trice folded, Mr. Potter.
Do you
I also like
understand
that
the
you
kind
realize-
of power German
realize
steel
how-
has?
You realize fucking
Mr. Potter?
Snape's whole thing with Harry Potter is just that he got cucked by
He got
Potter's
cucked by
dad.
Harry's dad, yeah.
Even though you also
Horde.
find out in the movie, you're like, damn, Harry's dad was a fucking dickhead. Like he goes and like looks in his memories, and he's just like, he's like, fucking punishing him. He's like flipping him over. He's like, when we watch me take his fucking pants off, which
It'll
that
be
was
great.
a little gay, but
Check this out. We're going to see that dick
jacked up.
tonight.
Just some good old-fashioned hazing.
That's just some,
wizard
yeah. Yeah, that's just some locker room banter, you know?
hazing. Just some walk around.
It's normal, very normal.
Just like, you know,
We all played football.
towel,
right? I mean,
towel
yeah.
snaps and butt slaps, you know?
Exactly. Same thing. Flipping your friend over and wanding his pants down.
Meeting each other in the showers after the gym's closed. You know, you get it.
Making sure it's nice and steamy so none of the other boys catch a thing.
so and then we just watched the fucking sixth one where they're trying to look for the Horcruxes, and then there's that point where Harry not Voldemort, Dumbledore
There
brings
we go.
Harry out to fucking get this Horcrux where like Dumbledore's got
Rammed right up his ass.
gets
Jesus.
a dick rammed right up his asshole,
Working on it.
and so fucking he
How's your
has-
penis? Is it okay?
It's pretty good.
Ugh.
So he's got he brings Harry because he's got like drink some shit that's gonna be like super painful, and then I was just like thinking like, I was just wondering, I was like, why didn't you bring another adult teacher who could have done the job
Literally.
just the same? And then second off, I was also thinking like, you really fucked up because like Dumbledore had to drink like 15 drinks of this and it's fucking almost killing him. But the first one was just very, very painful. If you'd have brought a team of people, every adult could have done one. Harry could have just passed that shit around, got it out. Everyone would have been fine.
Yeah.
Get right back, no problem. You don't
Nope.
have to fucking do any of that shit.
You got to do it, Dumby. Dumby's got to do it. Any other adult would have been helpful.
Yeah.
No?
What a moron.
What a fucking
Well, that-
idiot. You heard it here first. Fuck that guy. What are we
that's
talking
tough.
about?
That's
Yeah.
definitely one of the ridiculous things, like in the whole Harry Potter series. Why are the children handling everything? Where are the adults?
They kind of suck. They're a little past
There's
their
not a
prime.
lot.
Those who can't do, teach.
Yeah.
Those who can't do, teach.
That's
when
why
it's time to do, you
all-
hide
all
like
the
a
good
bitch.
all the good wizards are not at the school.
Maybe. They're like,
true, yeah.
you know, kids,
They get
we
private
should
sector.
all leave.
They
And
get
they're like,
private sector jobs.
Yeah, right. I work for the county.
let's be completely honest here. Like,
You don't work
Lineman
at all.
for the county.
Hogwarts is the community college of wizarding schools, and that place is dope as shit.
Well,
They
so
say it in the
actually,
game too, don't they?
saying that brings me to my next point.
Thank God.
We were just playing Hogwarts Legacy, the new Hogwarts game.
The greatest game ever, I've
So
heard.
I have
Hence
talked.
the Harry
I have
Potter
talked
talk.
to extent about the lack of Africans in the Hogwarts world.
Yeah.
yeah.
Really, most considering the Triwizard.
He's very
Tournament,
passionate about
that
it.
There's only European schools.
So
Now, in this game, you see your first African girl at Hogwarts. Ooh.
and she's the best. And she's top of the
she's a
class.
Not
Relay
only
African.
She's not really African. Not only that, they make a note that the African school is the grandest school in the
biggest.
world.
Yeah,
Yes.
The
biggest
biggest
one in
and
the world.
grandest school in the
Yeah.
world.
They all have huge wands.
Huge.
And then
So
they also
big.
have a trans character that I found out that the
Yeah,
object
Steven was telling me
the
about
object name is Mr. Woman.
Yeah, in the files you were saying.
it. Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Woman.
Well, is that a dude, bitch?
But then they also said too that they were like more in touch and they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
even use wands
They make
over
all
there.
this point about like she's like we don't fuck with wands and
Yeah.
we're all animaguses because fucking you guys are pussies. You
Yeah,
don't fucking
we can
teach
all
animagus
transform.
shit.
That's basic level shit over there. We don't use wands.
Y'all's
Yeah,
bitches.
yeah.
And we
Hey,
also
man.
have dentistry around here. This is some terrible teeth around here.
What would be great is if
Look at
they-
my
they-
teeth.
they-
Magic.
Look at my teeth.
What would be great is if you get to go over there like in like a DLC later, and they're just doing voodoo shit.
I bet you they would probably have to like try really hard not to end up in
Doing that, yeah.
It's like super stereotypical
Yeah.
voodoo too. It's not even like good. Like there's Mr. Woman and then there's this shit.
As soon as you see one black guy with a bone through his nose, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Racism.
Here we go.
Damn.
All right, here we are. If I see Papa Midnight, I'm leaving.
Right?
Baba Midnight.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
God damn it.
So
I'm
look
not
at
making
Dr.
any deals
Shockaloo.
with that motherfucker.
Good thing Dr. Shockaloo was there.
Dr.
Shock-
Shockley gets
gets
it.
My beef's strong.
I-
Your beef wrong.
I love his his character in That's My Boy. Like,
oh
shit,
pastor
he's
or
in
whatever.
that too.
I'm not. Oh fuck! What
It's
was
funny.
it?
He
Yeah,
looks
so-
like a coworker of mine. Straight up, like, looks like a coworker of
So
mine.
there's a point in the movie where they finally like reveal that like dude's like girlfriend has been like fucking her brother like the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And he just stands up and goes,
Nice.
"Fucking white people."
Was he the flying one?
Dr.
in
Chocolate
fucking,
gets it.
in Heroes?
Stop
The
hitting
brother
the
that
table.
he's
He's in Heroes?
fucking. Yeah, he was one of the brothers. Remember, like the brother, one of the
No, I
brothers
haven't
is
seen
like
Heroes.
a fucking
Brothers.
senator, and then
He
the
was
other
the
one
evil
is the
one, wasn't
artist.
He
Or
was
he-
one of the evil ones.
No, oh,
Dr.
does he?
Shockaloo.
No,
the
the
white guy
brother
that
from
fucks his
okay,
sister.
okay. I got really
He's
excited.
Evil and he
I'm
fucks
I'm like, I
his
can watch
sister
him somewhere
in
else as a
every-
superhero.
Am I hella turned down?
Turn up.
Got me all fucked up.
Turn down for what?
Which one's your headphone? This one?
No, I mean on my mic.
Watch that be what
No,
gets
you're
us
fine.
sued.
Okay.
Yeah.
We put you on mute a long time ago.
We got tired of
You're
hearing your
muted for
Harry
hell
Potter
no.
bullshit.
Apparently,
No,
you haven't
no.
listened to yourself in the mix. They just bury you every week. You just every week. There's no volume from you. It's just you talking in the room. Sounds like you're like just like too lazy to come to the podcast.
It's a shitty
hilarious.
podcast.
You're-
You know what? In
you're
hindsight,
our,
probably better leave you on there because otherwise it's just silence.
You're our bass player.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, you're the bass player. Most important part of the band, but no one appreciates it.
No, we level him out.
Yeah. It's like that BT Bam video where he says that. He's all like, they're like recording an album, but they're doing it at like this studio who's like made his house a studio. It's this engineer who's made his entire house, big house too. And so like
Big
the
house.
whole idea is
Humble
you
brag.
go, you stay there for a weekend, and then like he'll take care of the rest on the back end. Like you just record for a week
Here, you
Harry
fucking
Panis.
animal.
He brings you hookers. He brings
it's-
you drugs.
Okay.
with prostitutes in. Like, hotel with prostitutes in.
I was just
It's all
wondering if
accommodation.
fucking
And,
the bassist is getting like so he's in the fucking.
He's recording
with
in the
the other
booth, but
guy,
like
yeah.
but the
Oz, you gotta
where
get
the,
up on the
the
mic.
guitar player is like sleeping is like in a room right behind it. So even though it's soundproof, you're still playing bass really loud. And he's like, he does a video and he's like, it's a stupid instrument.
Eat it.
I don't know why we even have a bass player. No one could hear what he's playing, you know. And it's dumb too. Like think about it. I'm trying to take a nap here. It's rumbling the whole fucking house.
God damn it!
He's just complaining about it the whole time. And like the bass player is like one of the most like amazing in the band.
Wait! Why is that pink thong running so fast? There's a show about sea lions. God damn it!
Why is that pink thong running so fast?
God.
Like a jellyfish, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I love Strange Wilderness. But back to Harry Potter. Like
Back to Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
they literally
Harry
let a
Potter.
drunkard just
Let's
like
come back around to it.
they literally
Well,
let
I
a drunkard
love-
just like
yeah.
mop their halls for them.
Well,
and he has a
or-
crazy ass cat and everybody's
No,
like, that's fine.
Even worse episode in fucking movie 4, book 4. Mad Eye Moody before they figure out he's actually like a bad guy who's fucking using Polyjuice potion.
Whoa, what?
You don't remember that?
I haven't read this book.
God
Go on.
damn it! All right. So
Was this
fucking,
a book?
heat.
so fucking
Want to talk about it now?
He's sitting there drinking this like just swinging back from a fucking Flasso movie. No one says anything. He's the defense against the fucking dark arts teacher. Don't let him be a fucking drunkard teaching children.
They're at the bottom of the
Yeah.
barrel here, dude. The crazy bitch is gone. You know, like the crazy pink bitch.
Nah, that's the next book.
Is
That's
it?
the book after? Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it
dummy.
turns out it's Barty Crouch
Get your
Jr.
fucking shit together.
Who's just drinking Polyjuice potion
You
the
know
whole
shit about
time.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
But like it looks like he's just a fucking drunkard swinging back of whiskey the whole goddamn
fine.
time. No one says a fucking word.
Hey, he's
Let's
been
just
through a
let
lot.
Let's just let this alcoholic teach our kids to
He's the
defend
fucking-
themselves against dark wizards.
He's a fucking wizard equivalent of like a nom vet. Just let him drink. He's seen some shit.
He's seen some real
He
shit.
fought in the big war, buddy.
Also, this isn't America. Like people drink during the day and at work in other countries. Like it's
No, people
totally
do that in America.
normal.
out with it. Yeah, well, I guess so. The
People work in
average
America
CEO,
too.
right?
Have you seen a fucking what is it, Mad Men?
Frowned upon here.
Have you gone golfing with your company?
Yeah.
It's like that's about
Tim,
it.
you do a lot of golfing?
Yeah, come here, hack a few
Do I
with us
look
while we
like I
drink
do a
beer
lot
out the
of
back
golfing?
of a golf cart.
Well,
That's
fucking
really what they're doing when they go play golf.
harass a
If you're
woman
lucky, a
and try to
woman
bring
with
us
large
drinks.
tits brings it.
There you go.
You should consider yourself so lucky. Yeah, those company golf things are really great. It's really good to know where your CEO is every day.
Listen, you're listening to Golf Talk.
Yeah.
Hanging from the Rats.
I do love that though. You go on the company
I wish
golf
I could
trip
do that
and
fucking-
you
You know,
realize
you
like
tee off.
this is where my boss
Right?
is every
Those
day.
people
Like
can do
I
like
get to
that.
go here once in the spring as like a you're welcome instead of a bonus.
And
It's
suck.
And they're like,
literally-
come to the company
How's it
golf
feel?
trip. Yeah.
How's it feel to be a part of us?
Yeah, for a
How does
second.
it feel to be a pawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says that by accident. Sorry. A part of us. God, I rehearsed
I'm gonna
that
bring
many
it back.
times.
Let's go for another episode of I'm Rich, You're Poor.
Yeah, that's exactly what Want me to buy you lunch? No problem.
It's basically
Guess
like
what? I'll put it on the company card that you pay
you
into.
get to go to like a higher grade dinner for schmucks.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and what do you do again? Your name was? And it's like, I just told you my name. It's
And
like,
your
son of a
name
bitch.
is-
I send you like 20 emails a day.
Yeah, for real. I don't read them.
Yeah, I don't be
I
reading
don't
those.
have an email.
It's all handshake agreements for me.
It'd be
What's
great
email?
If you did have one of those, you end up with like the CEO, and just halfway through you ripped out a beer bong. You're like, a beer bong for the CEO.
Come on, buddy, let's go. It's golf day.
Golf is busy because, like, when you're old, you can't be like, I'm going to go hang out with my boys at noon on a Saturday and get drunk.
Get fucking
Like,
hammered.
no, you're fucking not. You have 3 children. You're like, but no, we're going to play golf. Oh, that's fine then.
Then, yeah, let's just go. Just go.
It's
How
American
do the same
pastime.
type of guys that go out there and swing and do
Eat
these
it.
and do these and do all these things for golf, but then are the same guys that break their back in their house doing raking leaves.
Yeah, like, for
I
real.
don't understand how they're going out there
Because
playing
you're
like Tiger
fucking on
Woods
your
at
back doing all that golf.
Yeah,
This is
they're-
America.
All
They're-
that
they're-
golfing fucks your back up, and then
they're
you can't be working on your house after that.
They have no core strength. They go out there and twist their back for like 8 hours and then come home and try and lift 50 pounds. You're
And
out of
it's
your
dusted.
mind.
That was it. That was the last string.
These are true athletes, but let's be honest here. Yeah. They're just hacking a ball, man. No, that
Honestly,
shit, like,
Just
apparently a
hacking a
lot of
butt.
them lose their hips.
Have you
for
ever
them.
like
that shit right fucks your shit up.
Yeah.
I hope they lose their life.
have you
Tiger,
ever had
take
like
that.
have you ever
Fuck
had like
your
a moment
tits.
though,
I
like
mean,
where you
tits.
realize like your back and shit is not like what it used to be? Like
Oh no! I went bowling like a month
Oh, you
ago.
mean every day?
And
Doctor
and
says I
that
need a
was it.
backyard,
I think I
man.
threw my entire body out after that.
Oh, yeah, I know. You threw out your everything.
My
threw out my
everything.
whole
And I
body.
bowled a 90, so that's not very
So
well.
things are not looking good for you
Not
right
at
now.
all.
You bowled a 90.
Hey,
and guess
Sam.
what? Your back is fucked.
You're all fucked up.
He tells you your back's fucked. He's like, and need I remind you, sir, you did bowl a 90 earlier.
Bowled a
Like,
90.
you did
deserve
really
this
bad.
broken
Yeah.
back.
It's just your
You
fault.
take these Advil for a while. You learn your lesson.
Yeah.
if it makes you feel
I'm
any
not
better,
giving you the Vicodin. I'm
You're
sorry.
Not getting Vicodin.
Yeah.
if it
That's
makes you
for
feel any
150.
better, 90 is probably my average.
You went out there, you bowled a 180. Okay, solid try. But I need you in the 220 range. You can't be throwing your back out like this.
What are you doing
You can't
here?
be going out
I normally
there.
roll like a 5,000. I
It
don't
was-
understand the scoring.
No.
works.
It was
It's
over the
300.
line.
It's
Over the
600.
line. Marcus Zero smoking.
It wasn't fucking over the line.
Next time, put the bumpers up, sir.
This is not
Okay.
nom. There are rules.
There are rules.
Marcus Zero
Oh no,
smoking.
I'll roll a 90 with bumpers. Like
Yeah.
I think if you don't
When he's
roll
smoking
100
some
with
8-year-olds.
bumpers, you're pretty bad.
I just love thinking you're just running like 3 or 6 every time. You're just like every time to the same
Just
spot.
not doing
Everyone's
it.
trying to tell you, like, you know when you hit it half those down that one time, go for the other side. All right? Same side.
That's all I got. I got one movement.
I got the same motion.
It's the
So
one
like
thing.
you even have that pusher thing, that like that fucking thing the little
the
kids have.
dragon,
They put
yeah,
you
it's always like a fucking dragon or an alligator or some shit. Like
Frog or
Really, I don't remember the one I used to go to. It was just like a fucking hunk of metal. that like
oh
that
yeah,
fucking
no,
was
that's
was
the
a slope.
that's
Hell
the poor
yeah.
people's bowling alley.
Well, you can't call them that anymore, man.
That's true. The slopes don't like to
They're
be called slopes.
financially impaired.
They want to be called slants, and I know that because I used to work with the slants.
What's that from?
It's fucking Come Town. That was
Yeah.
guy. He's talking about like a fucking news anchor or something that said it was like
Great.
racist.
Oh, those are great. Those are great. That's like when they reenacted on Boondocks the guy who says the N-word at the school, like the teacher, and they redo it on the Boondocks. And then you're like, you know what? I need to look at this video of the actual guy, and it's no different than the episode of the
It's-
show.
they
it's
got it
just
spot
as,
on.
It's just as
I
ridiculous.
I
definitely-
love
yeah.
that episode.
It's
They got a
so
fucking
good.
point.
It is
He
so
says,
good.
"Nigga this,
I-
nigga that."
Or the S word. What's the S word?
please.
I don't want to say
I
the
don't
S
wanna
word.
say that.
I had a lady tell me the other day. She goes, "I don't want to be racist, but," and that's just the best start to a
Yeah.
sentence to begin with.
I
But,
don't
she
want to
goes,
be racist, but
I think the reason
Then don't.
that black people can't swim is because
Oh,
they have a
Lord.
different buoyancy than us. I was like, I think somebody just told you that, and you didn't bother to
Did you say
look that
boing?
up.
Do
or,
they also
like,
have
went
an
along with
extra
it.
bone in their
Yeah,
foot?
like, what?
Was that on fucking Stormfront? Where did you
How
get that,
the fuck did you
bitch?
read that?
It was a kid that I worked with's mom. Like
It was
yeah.
on fucking whatever.
Are you and your son retarded?
Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you a piece of advice. I might think the same thing to myself, but maybe don't say it out loud to people you don't know. Like those are one
toss
of
it
those
around for a
what we
while
like
up
to
there.
call.
Probably not the first time meeting him.
Yeah, that's what we like to call an intrusive thought,
What did
and
she?
we want to let be just
Right.
internal.
The question is, what kind of vibes do
Throw
you
'em out.
give off to fucking Tim? That I was gonna call you
That
Joe.
people walk up and say these things.
Tim, that people are so willy nilly to say this to you.
So
He's a good old boy. Look
this
at him.
is
just
also
a good. I wish they hear that as soon
this
as you
is
walk
not
in. They
a-
just hear, just a good old boy.
this is also
He's got
not
a few guns at home. He's
This
got
is
some
also
people
not
he
just a
hates.
me thing. We had a supervisor come on.
not just a me thing.
We had a black lady come on as our supervisor.
Whoa.
And
She
like-
said that to her.
The second or third time she meets her, she
No, he used a different
immediately
word.
she immediately starts discussing the difference between hard R and GA with her.
Whoa.
And
Which she said it before.
and-
Dude, I would have
and
just
tells
walked
her-
out. No.
and tells
no.
her that she uses the GGA word with her friends all the time.
So therefore, it's
God.
okay.
It's good. It's
She's
good
like, I'm
news.
African, like from Africa, not that kind of African, you moron.
Yeah, let's just have a white
Listen
person
how I
explain
talk.
that. Just so you know, ma'am,
Well, no,
this
this is-
person's
no,
white
she's,
explaining it to you. This is probably going to be really important
my
information.
supervisor, like, she's definitely American, but
Good for
still, it's not.
God bless America.
It doesn't make it any better.
I'll say it.
You knew things were going to go south there. I'm surprised she didn't get hit.
Yeah, jobless.
Surprised she didn't get
Jobless America.
hit. Welcome to Jobless America, where we say the A word to people, not the N word.
Jobless America.
It sounds like fucking Mike Rowe's new show.
What's that?
Like the Dirty Jobs.
No, I mean a show.
Jobless America.
What's a show?
I've never heard
I
of
don't
it.
know.
What is this thing
No,
you speak of?
that sounds like it would be his new show.
I don't know what a show is.
It's an in-ground
yeah.
trampoline.
What's
It's
television?
an Ingrid trampoline. What? What is that even?
What even is that?
I would assume if you were to do an in-ground trampoline, you'd have to have other trampolines around it, right? Like a
Have
lot
you
of
ever been to someone's house with an in-ground trampoline?
them. No, it sounds
It's
terrifying.
awesome.
It's fucking awesome. You go like running and like it's at the same level as the ground. And
Right.
so you just jump and you fly and then you land in the grass.
Yeah.
If I
that's-
did it now, I'd break both of my legs.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
But like when you're like fucking 9, it's the
Brilliant.
shit.
It's the shit.
Somebody has an in-ground trampoline in their home.
There's
Yeah,
almost.
they have that in an above-ground pool.
I mean, you literally just
Yeah,
have
of
to
course
dig
they
a
do.
hole. So yeah, it's not that far fetched.
in their home?
Yeah, they're in the living room. No, in the backyard. What did I say? In their home.
You did. You said the words in
No, he
their
said-
home.
they said in-ground at their home.
At their home, I
Yeah.
did.
I
You-
could swear you said
You're
in
the
their
only
home.
Oh, I
one
guarantee you that's
That's
what I
what I was
wanted.
like,
I can't wait to
what?
listen to that back later. Find out what it is. Be like, oh yeah, we talked about that. We just spent a minute on that for a second.
Remember?
In or
Yeah,
at.
throw a flag on that. I need to replay
I
right
didn't
now.
realize.
Roll it back.
And review the play stands. The stands is called.
How much better would that be, though? It's just in their home. Like,
Yeah.
That's
Go
how
through
they
the
walk.
roof first day.
Or no, that's how they go upstairs. If
I
you can't
break-
make the jump,
Well,
you
you
can't
can't
go
take
I
the
upstairs.
slide.
I break my ankle once a month.
Yeah, their second floor is more corporate setting. It's 24 feet up. You got to jump the 2 full stories. Like
Yeah, it's corporate, so you
it's
got
a
to take
big
the slide.
trampoline. Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
slide down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you wear a suit in the slide. It's like it's a suit and tie event
yeah.
in
well,
the slide.
going to work, coming back home. You should only be wearing 2 pairs of clothes a day. And those are your gym jams, and then your business suit.
Come with Jim Jams in my suit.
Jim Jams on.
So I got to work last night,
Well, good for you.
and
You have a job?
Yeah,
There's,
Tim got a job.
Nice.
So
Hi,
I-
Tim.
Finally not fired.
so at my at this client's house, there's
You're gonna
like a
keep this
fucking,
one. I know it. I mean, I've been praying for you
It's been a few years now. But,
every night.
And that's why
They-
prayer
they
works.
have a
It's been a
swimming-
few years since
they-
you've had a job. That's good. That's
they-
good. You got one.
God bless you.
They have a swimming pool in the
God
backyard,
bless everyone.
and there's a sign on the gate that says "Don't use the gate." Like go
Don't-
through
yeah.
go through
Don't
the
be
store
gay.
over
Just
here.
Had the
use this
N-word
gate.
afterwards.
Jump over it like a
And-
man.
Yeah, and fucking so I go inside. I'm
Don't
like,
use the gates and no
why
one
aren't we
works.
supposed to go through the gate? And the dude goes, "Oh, I
like where
fell
this
in
is
the
going."
pool last week,
I like it.
and I can't swim."
Been there, man.
And somebody had to
Oh.
come pull me out and
Sounds
call an
racist already.
ambulance and
Oh
take
my
me to the
God.
hospital.
Oh my God.
He's like, can't swim. You're like, yeah.
I was
That's
like,
just a bad
"Holy
situation, bro."
shit." I was like, all right, so I'm gonna keep going through the gate because I can.
Yeah, I
There's more?
can do that. I'm capable of swimming. I won't save you though.
I see now why she was so comfortable walking up and saying, "This sounds racist, but I know we're on the same track."
You should have stopped right there. That was enough.
Tim, the craziest thing just happened to some Jews right now.
What?
He's not even shocked. He's just like, "Yeah, and
Let's out with it while I'm here.
I
Shit.
already had a plan."
If you're gonna talk, I might as well listen. Yeah, I love how at my work they sent a really late email out like this last week of like how to support black businesses now that it's now that it's Black History Month.
No longer Black History Month.
Well, it is. It's mid Black History Month. It's just
it's
late.
still February,
it's just
right,
late.
right.
You know, it's like do it week 1, dog. But it's like
day one.
it's like businesses to support. It's all restaurants, and there's one of each type, and that's it. Like there's like lunch, dinner, and dessert, and it's like, yo, maybe send a few more links. You know, it's like maybe more than just these 4 that you selected. That maybe one of you guys really like.
That's great. All they can do is food. You didn't think to add any other
Even better would be
businesses?
find out if like half of them weren't actually black-owned businesses.
Well, naturally,
They just
this
saw
email.
a black person working there one day.
Naturally,
I saw a
no
lot
one
of
had
black
this.
people here.
Naturally, no one had this concern because at my work
Wasn't
that
even
wasn't the
working there, just
conversation.
shopping there.
At my work, the conversation was like, I just don't think they need, to send an email out about this. And it's like, okay, let's discuss this at work. This is a good idea. Religion,
won't
politics
get-
next?
This won't
Yeah.
get anyone in trouble.
Yeah.
I actually have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
At your work, how do
Are
they
there black
feel
people?
about coffee?
They
Do you make your own pot of coffee? Are you allowed to make your own pot of coffee?
I see where you're going here.
I see
Yeah.
where this heads.
Yeah,
to.
no,
love it.
actually, we're really lazy. We like to make coffee more than we like to work sometimes. And it's
That's-
great.
I just want you to know, coming from a place of no coffee, that's not okay.
I know, I agree.
You're not allowed to make coffee.
Although I do have my
30 to
gripes.
40 minutes it takes. That's
You're
what I'm
wasting
told.
too
told.
much time making 4-minute coffee.
It takes about an hour and a half, Chris. How
You
long
know
does
how,
it take
how
to make
long
coffee?
It takes.
12 hours.
12
hours for
Yeah,
coffee.
see, and that's
That's
just
12 hours you're not working. You see?
And you're not.
12 hours a
and
week.
That's
That you're off.
hey, I never
So
thought
wait.
that. That's why he's really mad. Is he fucking adds the
He
time?
ties the time.
and then
Are you
multiply that
telling
by
me
years.
you're not allowed to make coffee?
17
Our boss told us that he fucking looked at everyone in the eye and he was like, "You understand that 30, 40 minutes in the morning, soon as you get here, you make coffee? What the fuck, man? I mean, 30, 40 minutes on coffee. I don't,
30, 40.
as long as anyone else does it from another area of our work, like, it doesn't mean anything to him. But
Yeah.
if you get up and you touch
Yo,
that
No,
motherfucking
that
coffee
2
pot.
minutes that it takes
He's
you
a
to
working
make
man.
coffee.
That's all he
Don't
does.
make coffee for anyone that's staring at a screen for 5 hours straight before we get up and take a break.
That-
That's
'cause
about it.
I had a guy tell me one time where it was like, all right, you see how it's like 5 minutes before work right now? We're in the job trailer. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, we're taking our boots off. We're getting ready to go home, right? He's all, look at that group of electricians over there. Like, they're just standing, waiting at the gate.
Well, they're
And he's all like, we have 5 minutes. And they're packed up and they're standing at the gate. He's like, how many guys is that? I'm like, I don't know, like 15. And then he's all like,
all
he's
that.
like, that's hours we're losing. I'm like, oh shit. And then I like thought about it for a second. Like, this
it's a
guy's
sum-
fucking crazy.
I don't know. He's
Yeah.
kind
I
of
mean,
right.
he's
It's
so
a
right.
It's a sum total time.
What
thing.
is the math on 5 times 15 real quick?
Enough.
That's
75.
That's 75 minutes.
it's more than
that's
an
an
hour.
hour and 15 minutes.
Hour
I
and
just
of
want you to
one
know
worker,
that I have
So
a
let's
GED
consider-
and
But-
you are a college graduate and I
Yes.
did that before you.
But what's
no problem. I graduated with history, dog.
No,
Him.
okay, so
Oh.
you're losing a few
Engineer.
hours there, right?
And
How
he was
many
an hour
hour-
15.
hour-
Yeah.
how
Hour
many-
15. Thank
we
you,
just went over
Steven.
this.
Thank you,
So-
Steven.
just went over this.
How many hours are you going to lose on your job when half those guys quit when you start enforcing shit like that?
Oh, I know.
Well, that's why they're
Oh,
union.
yeah, well, that's
they're
where
union.
it's
most of
the
the
long.
time.
You can't
unless
really
you
say
get scabs.
shit.
Well,
but
that's the
yeah.
long-term shit of fucking business that people have to accept.
The scabs will stay late.
But
Yeah.
it's not
Scab,
the same.
yeah,
like,
scab,
if
when you
people
try
are
to
giving
run a-
you solid hours, I don't understand them if they need
Few
a
minutes.
coffee or a pick me
Yeah.
up. I mean, we literally. I mean, you worked there, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You worked 7 to 12 with no break. I've never worked at a job.
Yeah.
Where if you fucking stand up. When Chris gets up to go get a smoke, I swear to God, his fucking mind pops every time. Where's and he does it on purpose. Chris walks out to go get a smoke, and then he immediately, Chris, hey, I had a question. Oh,
What a piece of shit!
and he does it every fucking
fucking
time,
dickhead.
bro. Oh, and then if Chris leaves his phone and it's ringing, bro, his head's about to
You know, on this,
pop.
I think on this bad note, we're gonna take a little break here on this fucking bad bad manager's note. So don't delay, act now. Supplies are running out. All our friends still alive. 6 to 8 years to arrive. And if you follow, there may be of tomorrow. But if the offer's shunned, you might as well be walking on the sun.
Yeah, that shit.
Kubrick stare. It's going to be a great show.
Also, I'm here.
Yeah, Raptor's here. Steven's here. Steven came all the way to Santa Cruz with us.
I'm gonna do some interpretive dance tonight.
Yes.
Anyway, happy, February 25th
Diwali.
to everyone.
Happy February 25th to everybody.
Happy Penis Day.
Yeah, it's the day tonight is the night we see Moria.
Happy Transgender Hogwarts Day.
There we go. That's another good one.
Yeah.
I'm glad we had that
gonna
day.
have to move that Lola show for sure.
Good job.
What?
He said,
I think he said
You heard what he
something
said.
about transgender, and then he immediately hiccuped through that. It was really, yeah, that was.
I hope they do whatever you said, Austin.
Right.
So let's just keep track. When we first started this, he spoke gibberish and was possessed for a minute, and now he's possessed by hiccups.
Now he's got that's the worst.
It is a struggle on a Saturday night.
And the guy does not have his credit card information saved on his Jack in the Box app. You maniac.
Why would I do that? What the
I'm
fuck?
not gonna
So
lie.
that the internet has your information.
Shit all stolen.
I literally just ran into the same problem, and my wallet's in the house.
Good for you.
See?
You know?
Nerd.
See, you got to save it. Let the government spy. Let Google
Well,
spy. You
That's
know.
the thing.
Yeah, you
I
either
have
pick
it on
Apple
my
or
Google
Google.
Pay, but for some reason, like Jack in the Box doesn't do that on their app.
They
How's
accept-
mine?
Timmy, it doesn't matter. I'm proud of you.
I'm gonna try to order
You're
something
doing a
right
great
now.
job.
They have a stoner menu. They will accept a handshake. They will take anything.
They'll take
at
a
this
handshake
point.
agreement at
They'll
that point.
take anything.
Well, so
They'll
you'll be
take
here
some-
in 15 minutes.
They'll take some chickens.
You're going to have two of it to hand job.
They'll take a sacrifice.
All right, let's see here. I'm gonna order. What shall I order?
Guys, you listen to Ordering on Your Phone podcast.
Okay, so we'll go from the one that's by my house, and let's see if it saves my. I don't want to go there.
Don't go there,
All right, so
girlfriend.
this app sucks.
Literally not what Bryce is doing at all.
This
Yeah,
is
what the
also
hell?
like a dead zone for Wi-Fi.
It's not the Wi-Fi. It is the
The
app
Wi-Fi.
sucks. I'm on Google Maps all of a sudden. I don't want to be on Google Maps. I want to be on Jack in the Box.
You
Jack in the
fucking
Box has a
fool.
map app.
I went on the
It
Jack
just
in the Box
shows Jack
app,
in the
and
Boxes?
and it asked me to select my location, and then it pulled up Google Maps. I'm like, what is going on here?
They stay having the Jack app.
The Jack app.
Jackass.
So
Welcome to the Jack in the Box podcast.
yeah, I want to order something and prove all of them wrong, but it's just making for great radio, and I don't want to do that.
That's
Dead
great.
air.
Dead air.
We do need someone chewing food the entire time. That is for sure.
We do need someone.
You don't got any
the
chips?
entire time. So back to fucking Hogwarts. What's the Hogwarts? You're just gonna
Back
be.
to this video game that I
You're gonna
can't
pull
stop
your
talking
penis
about.
out, and you gotta.
My favorite part of
you
the
gotta
podcast
wave it
is
at.
when
You gotta wave it
Austin
at one of the teachers.
wails on drunk.
We-
You didn't throw a,
Go fuck
you forgot a hiccup in there.
yourselves! Are we spitting? We're spitting.
Are we spinning? We're spinning now.
There's a spider.
The
Spider.
shower nose is right. He fights.
Oh, that's right.
Anyway, we got a great show.
We had a great show. Fucking Bill Murray's here
Bill
to
Murray's
pull his
here.
penis out.
And Nirvana.
They'll
always
be playing, yes.
I always love you hear those stories about like Bill Murray
Really big
showing up.
show.
He'll show up to like by like there's like a story he showed up to a fucking frat party, did their dishes and left. And he's
Nice.
like,
very
like
very
I guess
pleasant
I
of them.
guess like the owner of the house walked
You know,
in
good
and he's
for
like,
him.
he's like, no one will believe you, and just like walks out as he's finishing up the dishes. I like to think that there's like, get the fuck out of my house, you
Has a
fucking
gun.
piece of shit.
Never watched TV, and he's
Threw
who
it
the
down.
Doesn't
Chair
know what
at
this
him.
guy is. Yeah, he's thinking some weird fucking homeless old man trying to do their dishes and probably steal them. John Oldman.
Old black man.
Mr. Oldman. Now you got me doing it.
I always say the same response. How dare you speak to me?
Right. Anyway, what's in the news?
Oh
Nothing's
yeah,
in the
how did
news, really.
everyone feel about that balloon?
It was a balloon.
Balloons. I was hoping it would be full of fucking.
As a
what's it
proud
called,
autistic man, I love balloons.
Proud.
We didn't know we had a balloon problem for years apparently.
Yeah,
and all of a
just
sudden it's
always
coming
been
out
there.
that like, well, the last administration had
I think
balloons
it's the
too.
Chinese
I-
aliens.
I was just hoping it'd be filled with nitrogen. We can get fucking.
Well,
some good
I
whippets
can't
going.
believe
I
that
was trying to
General
get high.
came
Balloons.
on the TV. That General came on TV and said, I'm not ruling out aliens.
Did he actually say that?
I swear, I couldn't believe that he actually said that. That was
I-
fucking
Wait, wasn't that
crazy.
that
I mean,
UFO?
Mexicans.
Wait, wasn't
Why
that the
did
thing
they
they
use
shot
that?
over?
Yeah, that's what he
One at a
meant.
time.
Before you
They're
guys-
getting here by any goddamn means now.
Well, they got sausage
why
now.
did we need an F-16? Like, you don't have. You
Oh,
didn't
first of
have-
all,
Because it might be
first of all,
gas.
It was
But
a Raptor.
Could be
They-
sarin
Get it
gas.
right.
F-22, you bitch.
Yeah, this isn't 1990. We
Yeah.
don't use
Haven't
Gulf
you
War
watched
weapons.
They
fucking-
started talking about the size of our penis.
I feel like that's just
Mother-
overkill.
Did you
like-
watch the Jake Gyllenhaal sniper movie where they had to put on gas masks and shit? Whatever the fuck it's called.
Dumbass. You ever see
The one
Jake
where he didn't
Gyllenhaal?
get his
Jarhead,
get a shot on
bro?
Jarhead?
Right,
That shit was all true.
Remember that scene where he walks in? He's like, "How's y'all doing? Gas, gas, gas!" And everyone's got their shit on right away. Got to get their shit on.
Then he farts.
I just feel like you could have set up like a little biplane with a machine gun and shot it down. To,
You
like,
know,
half
know,
price.
speaking
I
of
don't know.
Jarhead,
You don't think some hillbillies took a shot at that thing? There's
Definitely.
definitely
No.
some
Hey,
hillbillies that
I
took
saw
some shots
John
at
Hillary's
that thing.
trying to throw bricks at it.
Get down here, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Good for them.
Yeah, sex with my wife. I know it.
That balloon is 30,000 feet in the air. No, it's just really small and out of
Nah,
my reach.
I can hit it with this Coors bottle.
I don't get it.
I
I
can
don't
nail
get
it
it.
one shot. I'm about drunk enough to make
One
that.
That's
opportunity.
anytime I think of Hillbillies, I always think of fucking what's his name, Jeff Foxworthy. His greatest joke that I ever thought of.
You
was
might
talking
be a
about, like,
redneck.
Not even, it's not even you might be a redneck. He's talking about like doing one of those like fucking shitty like hunting shows, and he's like they're sitting there outside. It's like, we got a big cow. It's like a 12-point like fucking
12-point buck.
bull or something like that. And like like how would they shoot it and it blows up? He's like, oh my god, that was someone's fucking propane tank. Oh, that's Mama. That's our propane tank.
That's brilliant. Just
That man
fucking
is an
blow-
American hero.
Hey, he's a multi-millionaire, and I love how they did like a show where they asked him about like getting gas, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't fill up my fucking car anymore. What are you out of your mind?" He doesn't know how to be a normal person anymore.
It's over for him.
He's been a
Someone's
multi-millionaire
at the door.
for 15
Please
years.
come in.
That's Mama.
If a redneck gets enough money, do they ascend to normality?
No, dude, they just
Oh,
have
they
a
spend
lot of
past-
trucks.
No, they spend past it.
especially
You go from
not if
hillbilly-
It's a bit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he would just have like a really big plantation.
Oh,
Not
well, he
racist,
probably has a
but
form
just a
of
bit-
that. You know, we
form.
pay them pennies a day, so we only whip them like 7 times when they're bad.
Only 7.
Only 7. Under 10 is a good number.
I like how we went with that.
Anything
Like
underneath.
10 sounds too much. Let's go with 7, so I don't sound as
7
racist.
is a solid
5
number.
sounds like bitch shit.
Not to
Sounds like you don't
change-
mean it.
Not to change the subject,
Exactly.
but is Jeff Foxworthy like Larry the Cable Guy, where like
Jeff
that's not
Foxworthy's
real?
fucking
No,
dead.
Aren't
it
they
is his
friends?
Jeff Foxworthy's real name. Larry the Cable Guy's like Dan Schneider.
No,
or something
I
like
just
that,
mean
but-
like the.
That's
like,
not even his name. Is not even
Larry
Larry
the
the
Cable
Cable
Guy?
Guy.
No.
I just
It's
mean
not
like
Larry
the
at
whole.
all. It's Dan something.
I just mean like the whole redneck white trash thing. Like,
Well, I think they were all like what redneck white trash. It's more just a like
They're all
he
from
got
Michigan.
so
They're not even
famous
from
right
there.
away that he's been a fucking 100 millionaire for 25 years. So he has no idea what it's like to be a normal person anymore. And I remember they did like he was on like a radio show or something, and they were asking him just like questions about like what it's like to be a normal person, and he's like, fucking, I don't know any of that shit. I don't get my own gas. I don't do my own shopping. None of that shit.
Which one of them was this?
Jeff
Foxworthy?
Foxworthy? He's the
Foxworthy.
richest of any.
Yeah.
of the,
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah.
of
No,
them.
he has a long comedy career.
yeah.
I might be intoxicated,
also-
but did anyone
Ron-
see him disappear?
Yeah. No, it wasn't
Oh,
thin
he-
air. He
well,
disappeared in
Did you
fat air.
use one of your Hogwarts Legacy like
It's fucking
powers? That's-
he apparated.
I d-
Yeah,
I
the
was like-
the seat
He
turned.
aspirated.
One he's in it,
aspirated.
and then when the seat turned, he's not in it anymore. It just disappears. Somehow shrinks behind the chair.
Who leaves their phone? He doesn't even give a fuck
Oh,
about
he's
his
ballsy.
phone.
Dude, no. You want to check
What does
it?
he do?
Grab it.
I don't
He's
think he
got
has
it
any.
Like
pass-
if I
Get it.
leave,
He's
I
got
have-
it password protected like
I know,
every
I know.
modern
you
person
don't understand.
does.
You don't understand. Like, how is he surviving? Is the question.
Yeah,
He just leaves without his phone. That's fucking crazy.
He's a
in
maniac.
2023.
He's psycho.
Imagine if he needed the phone.
Yeah.
What,
and
if,
it's
what if I
there.
need to hear something while I'm taking a shit?
It's not like
Exactly.
he took. It's not like he took the computer with him either. He left both.
Is that what you're tripping off? That he's not checking his phone right now?
What if our volume goes out of hand right now? Who the
See?
fuck is gonna fix our volume?
See?
Yeah. we need our engineer, and he left his phone.
And he missed out.
And then he brings back not even a full glass of alcohol.
Well, it's the shooter. He's going to drink it
It's
with
a
water, it
normal
looks like.
glass of
With
alcohol.
water.
He's trying to be
Who
civilized.
fills up the full glass of alcohol, you
Dear
alcoholic?
Lord.
Good
What-
God.
What would be great?
I'm going
though-
to drink a full glass by the end of the night.
It'll be over
If
time.
I filled this glass, I would fill this glass 3 more times, and then I would forget that you guys came over.
This is definitely,
Wait, oh,
this is
shit's
definitely
here.
a glass,
What
and
would
there's
be
no
great,
grass
though,
around this glass.
Is if
There's
something
grass.
did go wrong.
He did fill up the grass, then he filled it up with his glass
But so
Maybe that's the problem. Is I fill up the grass first. You gotta do it second.
with pee.
So
That sounds like
Steven
some
was
vegan things I'm not
very
into.
worried while you were gone that
Yeah.
something might
That
go
you
wrong with the
died.
podcast.
Yeah.
And I think it would be hilarious if something did go wrong while you were gone, and we tried to like get into the computer, and it just pops up
I
with
just
that.
come out here, the whole room's on fire.
You didn't say the magic word.
I always love.
and
I
it's
was
not
gonna be
Brian
like,
Knight.
don't touch my shit.
I love how like there's like a subreddit called programming humor, and there's like a running joke with that like, well, maybe you shouldn't underpay your one person that you have running the software on your entire security system.
Maybe that's a bad
Right?
idea.
Yeah.
Maybe don't put your eggs in one basket like that. You could really fuck
Dumbass.
yourself.
What if he really was getting a decent ass pay and he was just like really?
I think he
fucking
was. I
greedy?
think it's implied that like he was making millions of dollars. He's just greedy and was like, "Hey, I can make millions more by
Well,
fucking giving this shit out."
I think at one point, like the fucking, I don't remember the doctor's name, the old white dude, but he
Dr. Old White Dude. That's his
Dr.
name.
Hammond.
Old white
No,
man.
it's actually
Yeah,
Dr. Old White
Hammond. That's
Dude.
what
Put
it was.
respect on
It's
him.
Whitman.
At one point, he's complaining about how much money he makes, and Hammond gets up and says, "We pay you very well." Like, what are you?
But what
talking
is
about?
very well? How many L's are on well?
I
Yeah,
was,
that's
I would
very
just like to-
subjective.
To him,
You know,
it could
it's
have been
funny
anything. He's
when-
already a goddamn billionaire.
And the deal in
I'm a
the book, they're
billionaire,
specific
so
in the
fucking
book,
bad.
the deal with the guy is for like $50 million.
I was,
Okay.
It's funny
In
how
1990 money,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
like
shit,
a lot
that's
of
Yeah,
money.
hella
it's like
money.
It's like a
and he's
billion.
getting
Yeah.
paid like I think like a few million
yeah,
already.
It's supposed to be a
That's
multi-
more
But this
than,
is like a almost a triple in his what he's making.
I also like
Oh,
to
the
think
side deal he made was for 50.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
take the eggs and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
an-
he's already getting paid
that's an-
handsomely, but the side deal was like triple what he's getting paid. He's already
Okay.
getting paid well
Datson's here. See, nobody cares.
because it's espionage. It's
Yeah.
another company that's paying a dude to like get a dude to turn.
Corporate espionage.
I like how he
It's a real
just
thing.
dropped the ball. Not only did he have this whole plan schemed out and he accomplished it
Plansky?
with diabetes, not to mention,
Diabetes.
While having a heart attack.
But
He's
then
an American
he
hero.
fucks
And
up
he-
by
and-
rolling down the hill. Like, oh,
Hey,
When
not
He's going
only
too
that,
fast. He was gonna miss the boat.
when he
Not
dropped
only
the ball,
did-
That
everyone
might
with a
be-
thick neck was disappointed,
that
bro. He
might
let a
be-
whole generation of people down.
Every
Well,
fat
he
person's
slipped-
off.
But no, that
Hey,
one at a
seriously
time.
might be my one complaint about that whole movie is why do we suddenly go to slapstick humor in the middle of this?
because
Yeah.
it's funny.
It,
It
yeah.
works.
Let's be honest. You see a creature like that, knowing you're on that planet, I'd have slapped the
Hey, tell
fuck
me-
out of that.
tell me you
it was
didn't-
small. In the next movies, they kind of make it a little bigger, but in that one, it was not that big.
That's why it has the frills. It's
Yeah,
it's
well,
supposed to make
what
it
did
look
he
bigger.
choke
but
him
you
silly,
almost
bro.
could have played Benny Hill over
We
that.
You're
just-
a
Yeah.
chicken in my
Yes.
era, you son of a bitch.
Slide down the hill. Ah! That first scream is yeah. like
Wait,
weird
so is
screaming
this
things.
new movie based on Turok? I thought that's what it was.
Oh, I don't know the story of
No,
Turok
it's
to be
just
honest.
a-
Hold up.
The
Is that
newest one?
Oh,
That better be
65?
a thing.
With Adam
65?
Driver? Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I'd
Good
watch
question.
the
I
fuck
thought
out of
at
a
first when I
Turok
seen it, I was
movie.
like, dude, Turok.
Wait, I thought
fucking
Turok-
love that
But
game.
in Turok, you start out with like Stone Age weapons, right? Don't you
Oh,
go
that's-
through
yeah,
time?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, really?
But the dinosaurs are the
I don't
constant.
This,
Turok
so
that
what
well,
this,
then.
I'm assuming,
I thought it
some
was
time
mixed.
travel nonsense, and then we're back.
That's-
We're
Yeah.
the ones that founded ourselves.
Back, baby.
So he's gonna nut in his
It'll
own
be.
daughter.
I think it's gonna be that.
Yes.
He'll nut his daughter.
It's
Bust
gonna
He's like,
happen.
bitch, I
Primordial
gotta
Yeast.
fuck you, and
Yeah,
Speaking of-
Hammond goes back in time and fucks his own daughter.
it's
Played by Adam
Speaking of
Driver.
we're back.
Adam
Adam
Driver. It's Adam Driver.
plays
With,
his daughter.
Adam Driver with his weird ass deep voice.
You know he was a Marine.
Yes.
what?
Have
Yeah.
you seen his pictures?
Yeah.
Dude,
He's-
he was.
he was a beefcake.
He was. Oh,
I only knew that. What's his Rob Riggle? I only knew Rob Riggle did 2 tours.
he,
No, I'm gonna
you-
take a-
Yeah, his
I've
also.
seen
He's
his
out there
pictures.
just.
I'm gonna take
Well,
a
I've seen-
page out of Tim's coworker's book. I'm not gay, but
But
I will say he is a
I will
beefcake.
suck Adam Driver right the
I'll
fuck
suck
off.
him dry. Pow.
I'll suck
Really?
him driver.
I seen him
I'll
do
let
it.
him rape me like
I'll
he
be all
did
right.
in that the last rape movie or whatever the fuck it's
I'm
called.
going to let him fuck me
The Last
until I love
Samurai.
him.
The Last Samurai. Wasn't it the
Last
last
Samurai
duel
rape.
or something like the final
don't know.
duel or something?
Final duel, yeah. Last
The one
duel.
like have you watched
Shit.
that movie? It's
No.
not bad. It's like the fucking the like it's just like Adam Driver or what's his name? Is it Matt Damon? Matt Damon was like at first he's all cool. He's all cool and rich. And then the new fucking French king takes over, and he doesn't want to suck him off and be a dick about it. And so, like, he loses all his money trying to, like, fucking fight all these battles, where Adam Driver's willing to suck some fucking dick and get in there. And so he's, like, doing hella well.
Well, he was a Marine, so
and
he's willing to
and then
go
I guess, like, fucking,
the extra mile.
And then fucking Matt Damon's wife says that, like, on one of Matt Damon's excursions, Adam Driver came in and raped her. And so, like, they show it from all three point of views. And so it's like fucking.
They show the rape from different angles.
Yeah, they get all the angles.
Good angles on the rape.
It's horrible.
Really
I hope we have
good
the right
angles on
angles.
the rape. But they show
You know what I'm
the
waiting for?
experience from all point of views, like what their story is.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they battle. They fucking do a duel. It's like the final, like the last time this was ever done as like part of the law of France. And then fucking Adam Driver wins because Matt Damon's a bitch, and so.
Because Matt Damon's a bitch.
Because in any other thing, he's not Born Identity.
Yeah, he's
hey, you know what's crazy?
Life,
That shit fucking created a whole like a new age of choreography for those fights. I was reading some shit about the Bourne movies that like.
You sure some shit?
Really,
it wasn't nothing.
It really shitty shortcuts, and it was the first movie that like. We're going to choreograph this so it's a fucking one-off, almost like a Jackie Chan
Talking
movie.
about
how I feel about
One-off?
drones is the same way I feel about gaming. I started liking gaming.
Like
family's like, that's not going to accomplish anything in life. Boom, everyone who fucking does gaming and videos.
Yep.
God damn it.
So then drones came out, and I was like, wow, that's really fucking cool. Who the fuck plays with drones outside? That's a stupid ass thing.
Kid stuff.
Stop taking advice
they
from
have
people that are 30 years
doing
older than
camera
you.
angles for these movies, making fucking millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Or people making their own content with that shit
my
too.
God,
We should get a
that's
drone
fucking
for the
crazy.
podcast. They just
just
fly in
have
our
to
faces and
hover
shit.
It's
just so distracting.
It's right in front of
Well-
his face. The whole. I've heard your name.
We'll be in a hospital.
Jim Bob.
We'll be going to the hospital
faggot.
within
Jim
a
Bob
month.
over here. Is penis over here.
Somebody's going to the hospital within a month.
Oh yeah, immediately.
One way or the other. Someone's going to
Can't you program it to like just like hover
Yeah,
in an area
there's
around?
ones that
Yeah,
you
or
like,
track you
turn
and
it-
shit like that.
Well, that's what I remember.
Track you, huh?
My old coworker fucking.
Most dangerous game.
To you.
One of my old
It wants to
coworkers.
fuck you. Wait, don't you have to program it for that? The guy's all,
just
yeah,
pumping you in the air with its own pipe.
yeah. The guy's like, I was like, don't you have to program it to do that though? And the guy goes, yeah.
So
It's closest to the thing I'm gonna get to a
Wait,
sex
here's
bomb.
the
fucking
there's an
mic.
old
put my mouth
robot
on
chicken
it.
skit
God.
where they made a fucking
Insert
a
here.
sex
pack of new
robot,
ones.
and it just goes around raping things.
Oh my god, just rocks and shit.
Well, no,
street poles.
no machines. It just goes around raping like
cars.
dryers, washing machines, cars.
Oh,
yeah.
the rapey Transformers.
You know, the rape formers.
Did you,
Rape formers.
Robots.
you guys
and
ever
the
see that
rape.
movie where the tire has psychic powers and kills people?
Yes, it's rubber.
Oh,
a
rubber,
fucking
yes!
Awesome
Fuck, that
movie.
was
I'm
great.
so glad I watched
that
that
or
movie.
Hobo with a Shotgun has Ricky in it,
Still
get his
haven't
head
seen
cut
it.
off.
Oh,
Ricky
that's
from
great.
fucking,
I think I've seen
Trailer
that
Park
too.
Boys.
DVD.
That or that one always. Anytime I watch that one, it makes me have to immediately go watch They Live, where the fucking I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. Oh my god! And I'm
So-
all out of bubblegum.
So-
It's Roddy Piper, motherfuckers.
That's the one with the
Ricky's,
glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good one,
Ricky's
too.
also in another movie where it's like a
Oh,
truth
yeah,
or dare
everywhere on the
thing.
billboards.
Yeah, another horror movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sleep.
Why not?
Is
Get
that
some
what
work.
it's called? Sleep?
Sleep.
No. Fucking
No,
that.
go to
Right.
bed.
It's
No,
just one of the
he's
things.
telling you you should go to bed. You look
go to bed.
terrible.
You need some
And you
sleep.
have for some time.
Whenever you say an insult, you have to do that. You know, it's like you're being an asshole, and you have been for some
It
time.
have been for a long time.
And we've been putting up with it.
You know what? I'm going to fucking say something for once.
No. He has to know. He has to know.
He's always crying.
All right, fine. A little bit of tough love. Wake up, idiot.
Wake up, idiot.
That's the best he's got.
The way he fucking goes in on him. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Immediately.
Don't you put
pissed.
that hurt on me.
He's
It's
imme-
funny because
0
you
to
also,
60.
when you hear now, like as you get older, you totally understand. I hope you have children and they have fucking, they like have good
sons.
lives and then they lose their legs. You're like, no. You don't put that on my future children, you piece of shit, motherfucker. Like,
Motherfucker. Goes 0 to 60 in that part. I love it. Don't put that evil on us. Wait, you are not paralyzed. I'll do
I
it.
was like, I was thinking to fucking. Do you remember when goddamn Chet Hanks' dad, Tom Hanks, spoke at his funeral?
That's literally what you had to say to remember who you're talking about?
Yeah.
The son's dad. Chet Hanks dad. Tom Hanks.
It's like the weird
I
obscure.
heard about Chet Hanks more
son.
recently.
It'd be like if I didn't
So
know who
that's what
Leonardo
I thought
DiCaprio
about.
is, so I referred to him by the guy that's dating the girlfriend. You know,
By
like
the
the name
guy
of the
that's in
girlfriend.
that 19-year-old girl. He's like 40, he's like 45. She's 19.
Yeah, it's like you talk to a
you
25.
name that girl and you're like her boyfriend.
Yeah, her boyfriend. Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes.
Dude,
Yeah,
this
that
joke
one.
would
That
have been so
guy.
much better if we knew her name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
just-
definitely.
I just remember when he spoke at his fucking funeral, and he just kind of going on about like their experience acting in there, how good.
Whose funeral?
Fucking Michael Duncan's or
Michael Clark Duncan's.
Michael
Yeah.
Clark
Okay.
Duncan's. So
You know he
Yeah,
was
but
Suge
put some respect on the name.
Suge Knight's bodyguard.
yeah, that's how he started, didn't
That's
it?
fucking crazy.
It's
No
funny
shit.
that thing that Suge Knight
Yeah.
started as a bodyguard himself.
yeah,
That
and
was how
then he
and then he
took
just
over
realized-
the black culture.
Well, he just
Michael
realized
Clark Dutton.
he really
could've been
just
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight just
what
came
was his
in.
name one more time?
Dutton.
Michael
Marco
Dark
Dark-
Clinton.
You know the
Michael
Maybe,
Dark
maybe,
Duncan.
maybe.
That's what his
Dark-
name was.
Dark-
Dark
I just-
Duncan.
I just love
Dunkin'
how
Donuts. Let's go.
Dunkin'
Let's go get some donuts.
I saw how Suge Knight's whole career stemmed around. Like he started as a bodyguard. It's like, you know, I just realized if I threaten to kill people, I can get the business from them.
This will work.
By telling them if you don't give it to me, I'll fucking kill you. And that works all the time,
time.
until a certain point where you're too big. Then that stops working because you're going to go to jail now. You're going to try to run some guy over with fucking Cat Williams in your car, and you're going to go to jail for 25
Cat
years.
Williams.
Is that what happened to him?
That's why he's in jail right
He
now.
went from shooting
ran him
cancer
over,
ice
dude.
bullets
He
to
shot
running
someone.
people
That's why he
over.
was in jail, actually.
ran his
But it
ass
was
over,
out,
dude.
he got arrested because he got a fucking he had a warrant out for it already, but he fucking was with Cat Williams in a car and tried to run some motherfucker over in his Escalade.
Is that
Oh
before
my
or after
God.
Cat
It
Williams
was-
got punched by that
It
7-year-old?
was after. It was before.
got bitch slapped.
Let's be honest. That was a big fucking
That's
7-year-old.
no.
Oh, yeah.
But
He
he
was
did
trying
get dropped
to-
by the
When
7-year-old.
Cat
He was trying to
Williams
run over
jumps-
that 7-year-old.
When that fool jumps on the
was
ground,
Remember me,
when he-
motherfucker?
I love when Cat Williams jumps on the ground after getting whooped in, he just jumps down and he's like, all right, motherfucker, just laying on the ground. He's like, yeah, I'm going to lay right here. I just got my ass whooped by some fucking 10-year-old kid.
Honestly, when I saw that video, I was like, some fucking higher up Hollywood person put drugs in him and threw him out
Yeah.
there.
They do that
Yeah.
every
There's-
time.
how
for
do you
sure.
go from where he was to all of a sudden at metal shows?
I have no clue.
Not nothing against a metal show, but for him to be out there
Yeah, it's
acting
weird for
I'd be
ridiculous.
so stoked if he was at a metal show, but
fucking weird was
I
that?
would be weirded out
Crack
by
and
it.
probably meth of the
Dude,
name
did
of the
you
game,
see his
baby.
It's just
eyes
that-
every time he was in those videos? He was fucking cracked out.
Probably, yeah.
No, if I saw him at a metal show, I would definitely be like, "That's really cool," but it's kind
You?
of weird too.
I
If
would want
he's
a dick
in the
wash
middle
on
on
him.
the mosh pit, you swinging on him?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I would want
dude,
a dick
immediately.
wash on him all. I would cartwheel my
Pimp
full
down.
body weight into him.
Just blast into crowd, kill him so
911.
hard.
I'd walk by and rub the top of his head. Hey, little buddy.
You're in public right now.
You're in the fucking circle,
Hey,
bitch.
the pit, bitch. Dude,
He might be
talking
the
shit.
only. He might be the only grown man small enough for me to do that to. So.
You might also get the next Michael Clark Duncan just laying your ass out as his bodyguard.
He's gonna
watching on
bitch
the
slap you,
sideline.
dude.
I know he got beat. Did like,
How-
he didn't have no bodyguard with that
I don't
little
know,
kid.
yeah, I
How
was gonna
sad
say,
would
no
you
kidding.
feel though after he got knocked out by a 7-year-old and then you got knocked out by Cat? Like, where
Oh,
does
yeah.
that put you on a scale?
It's
I
like
don't even know the scale.
it's like the
How-
team
fuck you.
earlier in the
Why-
season that beats the future Super Bowl champion.
preseason,
like whoever
yeah.
beat the Chiefs this year.
We got a 5-0 preseason
So we're-
record. We're going all
Yeah.
the way this year, baby.
Chiefs won the Super Bowl. We beat the Chiefs. We won the Super Bowl.
Therefore,
Oh,
Yeah, we only won one game this year. It was against them.
Or like it's like when I go down to the elementary school and I beat up children.
I like to
yeah,
be
It's
same
like
thing.
that. You
Same
know?
thing.
Okay.
we had to mention it. You need to stop that. That is
We're gonna need
very
to
sad.
check you into
Hey, they
mental
should be
health
talking